Two Jacksonville sheriff's officers shot in the line of duty while trying to rescue 3 women after a gunman opens fire inside a West Side home. Now, News4JAX is speaking exclusively to the gunman's father.
I cannot honestly say that my son's life is more valuable than somebody else's life, you know. He did a terrible thing if he did what he was alleged to do.
Derrick Brabham's father is apologizing to the officer shot last night. He says he had a feeling something was going on at his son's house when he saw police cars on the street where they both live. Both of those officers are in stable condition and are being treated at the hospital right now. They are 2 of 6 officers who were shot overnight across the United States. 2 Pennsylvania state troopers were shot in Fairchance. That's just south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And in Kissimmee, near Orlando, 2 officers were shot. Both died from their injuries. Now, here in Jacksonville, police were called to a house on Seaboard Avenue near Timuquana Road around 11 o'clock last night. The officers say they heard gunfire from inside the house. When they went inside, both officers, Fox and Kevin Jarrell, were shot. They then returned fire, killing the gunman, 25-year-old Brabham. Backup officers then entered the home and found the 3 women and a 19-month-old child. Channel 4's Destiny McKeever joins us now live from the neighborhood where all of this happened. Destiny, you spoke with Brabham's father, who lives just minutes away.
Yes, he lives nearby, and he says he actually saw the police cars headed in this direction last night. But he says this is so out of character for his son that he didn't pay the cars any attention.
As I was driving up Timuquana Road, there was a couple of police cars came toward me at a high rate of speed, and the lights was flashing. I saw them, didn't think a whole lot of it until they turned down the street that my son lives on.
One of several signs Reginald Brabham says he received indicating something was wrong at his son's house yesterday.
I can see at least 5 or 6 cops in the property where my son lived, shining flashlights, guns drawn.
Reginald says he passes his son's house every day to go to work. He says when he saw police down Seaboard Avenue, he tried checking on his son, but police would not allow it. He says later that evening, his other son called him saying Derrick had been killed.
I've never been inside the property, but I know that my son's fiance and her mom and 1 or 2 of her brothers all live there at the house.
Police say Brabham was intoxicated while threatening his family. They say his 19-month-old baby girl was in the house at the time of the shooting. Tonight, Brabham's father has a word for the officers involved. What would you say to him if you had
I'm so sorry that this had to happen. It should not have happened. You know, I wish I can turn back the clock and have some foreknowledge, and I would have never allowed this day to take place.
And Brabham's father is asking those of you out in the community for one thing tonight. He says, please pray for Derrick's baby girl. Of course, she has to grow up without her father. Reporting live tonight, I'm Destiny McKeever, Channel 4, the local station.